Hey guys, Wavy Nimbus here, and today is a special day since it's my birthday. So to celebrate, I'm doing a character who shares my birthday, that being Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu, the ultimate Yakuza, who is 6th place in my Danganronpa characters, or as I like to call him, Mr. Character Development himself, because if you know, you know. But before we start, I want to apologize for that I have specifically been hyping up and saying that Celeste will be the next Danganronpa vid. But me and my editor have had some complications with Celeste, so we decided to push it back a bit longer. So we appreciate you guys for being patient and waiting for so long. Well, without further ado, let's head straight into the video. Fuyuhiko has a total of 14 beta designs, so let's start with this one first. Before moving to this first design, I noticed that most of them have darker colored hair. This one has on a suit and tie, with the tie having a skeleton design on it. This one also has some glasses on. His hair here reminds me of Kazuya Mishima from the Tekken series. This design has him with an opened up shirt with a tank top under it, as well as what looks like sweatpants and sandals on. His arm appears to have what could be interpreted as bruises or cuts on them, and seem to have what looks to be a wash on his left arm. His eyes remind me of Krillin's with how they look, and his hair here reminds me of Mondo's, except cut a lot shorter. This design has him in a lighter colored shirt that doesn't cover his shoulders and still wearing sweatpants and sandals. His face here has a couple of scars on it, and his arm also has scars. And his hair here is more spiked out. His right arm also seems to have a tattoo, likely being the crest of his mafia. This next design has him in a tank top with something else tied around his waist. His face has a huge scar in the shape of an X covering it, and his hair is still pretty spiky. He also has a goatee in this design. This next design has some similarities with the last one, with him having something around his waist and him wearing sweatpants. He is wearing no shirt and his hair is flat. He has some kind of marking on his forehead, and his beard is way different than any of the others, with it splitting 3 ways. He also appears to still have the same egg-shaped scar, but heavily undersized in this design. This design has more of a martial artist vibe to it than the ultimate gangster. This next design has him wearing a button-up suit with a button-up shirt under it. He also has knuckle rings on 2 of his knuckles. His button-up suit seems to match his pants. This next design has him in a full-body suit with a collared shirt under it and him returning to wearing glasses. His hair here is even flatter and not opting for the spiky route. He also has 2 scars on his face coming down on his eyes. This design is the first design to not have a beard, let alone any facial hair. This design has him wearing a striped suit and tie, with the tie having a dragon on it, which would later become the symbol of the Kuzuryu clan. He had sideburns, and this design is the first so far to show him wearing gloves. And of course, the most standout thing about this design is his chin, drastically standing out from his other designs. This next design takes a different approach, with him having a smaller frame than that of his previous designs. He is wearing a button-up shirt with an unbuttoned dress shirt under it. His hair here is flat and has a cut down the middle, as well as his face having a diagonally cut scar on his left eye. These next 3 designs are noticeably different than his other ones, with this one looking an awful lot like Teru, being near identical face-wise. He is wearing a suit and tie once again, with the tie returning to having a skull design on it. The suit has what looks to be pockets on it. This design also has a clearly defined lodge on it. Also, this one is one of the only 2 designs to have Fuyuhiko holding a blunt. This next design is similar in body type to this design I've covered, and has him wearing an opened up suit with no shirt underneath. His hair here seems kind of patted down, with it being spiky toward the end of it. This last design has him really skinny compared to his other ones. He is seen wearing another suit and tie with him having a scarf on. He is also seen having those same circular markings on his cheeks from the Teru lookalike. His eyes look similar to Kamishiro Yuto, the ultimate spy from Danganronpa Zero. This next design looks exactly like his Despair arc design, minus the eye patch and his shirt not having a pattern. Now, on to Fuyuhiko's last beta design, his Despair design. So this one has Fuyuhiko in a buttoned up suit and tie with him having a fedora on that has his clan's dragon symbol. He also has on a long jacket, which could be buttoned up. Now, it's time for the trivia part. It's kind of funny how Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko butt heads a lot in Danganronpa 2, despite both of their personalities being shaped around their past, and both of them being heirs to their family's future. Fuyuhiko for his family's Yakuza, and Hiyoko for her family's clan. Fuyuhiko is the very first person to not only interfere with an execution, but get an injury from one as well, based off of their interactions in Killing Harmony's ultimate talent development plan. Fuyuhiko is unaware that Yasuhiro is the one who scammed his sister, and Yasuhiro is unaware that Fuyuhiko is one of the families he owes money to. In his free time events, Fuyuhiko states that he hates milk due to being lactose intolerant. Well guys, this is Waving This signing off. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Peace guys.